What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well, and today is a big day because it is the Holy Super Elemental Summon, and it's the second round of the Holy Super Elemental Summon that we've seen. And we have a new hero called Xavier, so we're going to have a look at him. And also, we have the introduction of the very first 4-star Super Elemental hero, which is Zione. It feels like ages ago since we saw Jekken and Xandria. So let's see if this new 5-star Super Elemental is going to live up to the hype. So here we go. Let's have a look at him. He looks pretty cool, I must say. I like the art so far. So let's have a look. So obviously he is a holy hero. And obviously he's a 5-star holy hero. He is of the rogue class, which is pretty cool because he gets the chance to dodge effects from direct damage from offensive special skills. So 20% chance to dodge. Pretty decent. We do like the rogue class. Now, the Super Elemental family bonus. If you don't already know, the Super Elemental heroes will spawn a power gem on the board each turn. And the power gems can deal 20 damage to a random enemy every turn until they're matched. Now, these power gems do quite a bit of damage. I've been taken out by them once or twice, but it's not a huge amount of damage. So it's an okay family bonus because they're there, but it's not really going to be anything to write home about. Now, the passive, on the other hand, is the troop damage modifier. So what happens with the troops is that they deal an extra 100% damage against the weaker element. So if you take them against a dark hero, you're going to find that the troop damage, the tile match damage that you're doing is increased by quite a bit. It's basically doubled. So it's like having a critical hit every time you hit with a tile. And that is a fantastic passive effect. So it also affects defense. So when they receive damage, they get less damage from troops of the stronger element. So dark troops going into a holy hero, they deal less damage. It's only by less of 10%. But you know what? Every little bit counts. So I do like the passive. Now moving on to stats, and we're going to take the max power preview off for just a second. We are looking at 951 attack. That is humongous. 887 on the defense. Again, very respectable. And 1672 on the health, which by contrast looks slightly lower. But I think we'll let you off with that because the attack stat's just bonkers. Now, the special is at average speed. It's called Cascading Whirlwind. You can see he's got these like whirlwind elemental spear type knife things, anyway, whatever's going on there. But he deals 280% damage to the target. So he's just going to hit a single target. If an ally is of a holy element, the damage will increase to 290%, and it will affect nearby enemies. Interesting. Allied heroes must be alive for the effect to activate. All right, interesting. So he deals 280 to the target, but if the target is, if an ally is of holy element, so if one of his team members are of the holy element, then the damage will increase to 290, and it will affect nearby enemies. So it's kind of, okay, I get it, right? Okay. If 2 allies are of holy element, the damage will increase to 300%. And it will affect all enemies. Wow, okay. Then he reduces the mana of all hit enemies by 20%. Okay, so this is an interesting hero. I kind of do like this mechanic a lot because he's definitely built as an attacker. So what's going to happen is if you are in an attacking team and he's the only holy hero on your attacking team, then he's going to hit for 280%, and he's going to hit a single target, and he's going to reduce the target's mana by 20%, which is okay, but not exactly what you want. But if you put him on on a team with another holy hero, so you've got 2 holy heroes, then the damage is going to be 290, and he's going to hit 2 heroes for 290% damage. 3 heroes, so it's going to be target and nearby. on that second where you've got a single holy hero with him. If you've got two other allies of the holy element, so you're basically going to have that quite often, because if you're anything like, you know, the hundreds of thousands of other people who play the game every day, majority of us do attack in like a stack formation where you've got either 3-2 or 4-1. So if you've got three or more holy heroes on the team, what's going to happen then is he's going to hit all for 300%, and he's going to reduce the mana of all by 20%. So, I mean, that's the way you would want to use this guy. And to be fair, a hit all for 300% average speed, with that 951 attack stat, plus the mana reduction on top of it, this is a fantastic hero. Really, really good. I mean, he's a damage dealer and a mana reducer. So he is a good control hero, but I wouldn't necessarily use him on a defense team unless you've got, you know, you're confident in pairing him up with two other holy heroes. You could probably get away with it maybe if you had Anne and Jove, something like that, with him on the defense team. But then you do open yourself up to damage from purple stacks. But then he reduces the damage of the troops, but only for himself, only damage taken by himself, and only by 10%. So definitely more of an attacking hero rather than a defensive hero. But that being said, Xavier is a G, an absolute G. So congrats if you do manage to grab this guy. I think he's going to be an excellent hero. Max power preview on. He benefits from the attack up ether power, which is a really good one for him, because he's all about that damage. And with nearly 1300 attack stat, that's going to hurt a lot. If you get that 300 damage to all, that's going to hurt. So fantastic hero to start off with. Now, let's see if we can not be disappointed by the 4-star that's in this portal. I did have a glance at the card before, and I wasn't too impressed on first look, so I'm hoping I just missed something. Let's see. Anyway, jeepers, how many heroes are we going to have to scroll through to get to this one? Probably missed it already. Come on. We're this far in, we might as well carry on. Some pretty good heroes in here, to be fair. What's the chances for this portal, actually? Jeepers, it's much quicker to just go back out and in. All right, so chances for the portal. We've got a legendary holy hero, 2.2%, not bad. Event holy hero is only 0.1%, terrible. And featured is 0.2%, so really, really bad odds for that. Usually they come around in the Covenant summon, so watch out for that. But the epic event hero is 5.7%, which is also pretty terrible, but it's still better than 0.1% anyway. Wow. Okay, so Zione. She looks incredible, man. I love the artwork on this one. She's got some kind of like robotic hands going on, and or arms. She looks like she's just popped out of the Matrix to join Empires and Puzzles for a bit. So she is of the cleric class. Really good class with the mana shield. 35% chance to resist negative mana effects and effects that prevent the use of special skills, which is a good effect. Family bonus is going to be the same, and the passive is going to be the same as well. Now, in terms of stats, let's switch off the max power just for a second, but that did look really good. I mean, 911, 942, and 1781. That's very respectable. And ailment immunity is a great ether talent. Now, 680, 690, and 1234. So, yeah, the stats are actually really good. Very good 4-star stats, but then with power creep, obviously you'd expect them to be, and very balanced, a little bit more defensively built. Now, she is running at average speed, and her special is express delivery. Okay. She alters the power of all holy shields on the board. When an attacking hero casts a special, the shields become enhanced and give plus 30% mana. When a defending hero casts the special, the shields become weakened and give negative 23% less, or 23% less mana. All allies get plus 35% attack for 4 turns. For all holy characters, this status effect becomes undispellable and lasts 2 turns longer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this seems like a terrible hero. Just really, really terrible. There's no healing, there's no damage being dealt. She's not doing anything to the team, she's not buffing the team, she's not giving any ailments to the... Well, she is actually, so she's buffing the team with 35% attack, but she's not giving any ailments to the opposition team. And the only thing she's doing there is either buffing or dispelling the tiles. I don't know how you really need to say that, but man, this is a bad hero. This is a really bad hero. The increased mana generation for holy tiles, considering she's running at average speed, you have to have 3 tile matches. Then she's going to increase the mana generation of the tiles by 30%, by which time the majority of the tiles that you need are already going to be gone from the board. So the fact that you've got an increased mana generation for 4 turns for the other tiles, or for as long as those tiles are on the board, doesn't really do anything. The attack boost as well is, again, she's running at average speed, so a bit too slow. But 35% attack for 4 turns. I mean, you could argue that it becomes undispellable for holy characters. So if you put her on a team with other holy heroes, she's going to be able to increase the attack of all the holy heroes. And it's not going to be dispellable, and it lasts for a total of 6 turns. But yeah, I'd rather have something else, to be honest. Man, so that, yeah, the attack increase that's undispellable is something new, but an attack increase of 35% is not going to do a huge amount. Wow. Yeah, I really wanted to like this one. I want there to be more 4-star holy elemental heroes, or elemental heroes in general, that we can get to like. But I would say I wouldn't go ahead and level this hero. I just don't think she's going to be very effective at all. So, bit of a disappointment in Zione. Very cool name. But this guy, Xavier, is an absolute G, although the chances are really terrible that you're going to pull him. So good luck if you do decide to do some summons in this portal. There are some really good heroes of the Holy Element. Unfortunately, no costumes available, as we can see there. But yeah, I wish you guys all of the best of luck in your summons. Please drop us a like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you all again in the next video. Bye for now.